Chapter 1.23 Interlude in the Void. The nameless airship glided silently. The adventure in the world of the unfinished fantasy was behind them. Sir Reginald, armed with his magical Swiss knife, enthusiastically began the siege of the tower, and the team decided to leave him to his own plot, promising to check in later. The new crew members, the captain, the villain, and a few aliens, went off to explore their new refuge. John sat alone in the lounge, staring through the panoramic window at the milky-white void, which now seemed less like a prison and more like an infinite canvas. He held a glass of whiskey in his hand. He wasn't drinking, just watching how the light refracted through the liquid. Lilith approached silently and sat in the chair opposite him. "What are you thinking about, genius?" she asked without her usual irony. "Planning which world to write next, a world made entirely of jelly, or a world where cats rule the universe?" John gave a wry, somber smile. "I'm thinking about not knowing what to do. My whole life I've been running somewhere, toward new discoveries, away from loneliness, away from myself. I always had a goal to find the answer, solve the equation, understand the system. And now there's nowhere to run and nothing I need to run from. My old world has collapsed, and in this new world I can create anything. And I don't know what to do with that freedom." He swirled the glass in his hands. That night had a goal to defeat the villain. The captain had a goal to wait for the author. His enemy, the villain, had a goal to incite a rebellion. Even Taco has a goal to find the best eateries in the multiverse. And me? My goal is reached. I'm free from the plot. So what now? What do you do when you don't have anywhere to go? Lilith was silent for a long time, studying him with her piercing eyes. "You're searching for a goal as if it's something you can find under a rock," she finally said. "Like your knight looking for a sword. You're a scientist, used to everything having a purpose, a function, a final point. But what if it does?" She nodded toward the window. "What if all the meaning is in this very flight on a ridiculous airship? In trying the strange cocktails the droid mixes, in watching the knight storm the tower with a corkscrew, in chatting with a cynical girl android from another book? Maybe the point isn't to arrive somewhere, but to simply be on the journey and see what comes of it." John looked at her, then at his glass, then out into the endless white beyond the window. He found no answer, but he felt the question inside him had changed. He no longer asked himself, "What should I do?" He asked, "Who should I be in this moment?" And for the first time in a long while, that thought didn't fill him with dread, only quiet, calm curiosity.